Kim here. We're gonna make some Play-Doh. So I have a couple things that I need, and you can gather them with your grown-ups because you need a grown-up to do this. It has to be a grown-up because we are using the stovetop. So I have a spatula. In Norwegian we call these a slikkeput. So a slikkeput. And a pot. Have my heat on low to medium so your grown-ups can do that. We need cream of tartar, salt, cooking oil or olive oil, flour, water, and then food coloring. So if you can pause the video and get those, you will also need a tablespoon measurement, a teaspoon, a half a cup, and a cup. So pause your video and go ahead and get those, and then replay it when you're ready, okay? So I already have my heat going just a little bit, and I'm gonna put in my flour. So 1 cup of flour, put it in the pot. I have 1 cup already measured out from my sweet son of water. He is also our videographer today. We're gonna get a half a cup of salt. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this right over the pan, the pot, sorry. Half a cup of salt.
Still on you?
Yep, down a little bit. Good job. All right, I'm gonna get 2 teaspoons cream of tartar, and this is like the preschool teacher size because we make Play-Doh all the time. Okay. I need a tablespoon of cooking oil or vegetable oil. You can also substitute this for baby oil if you have younger kids, like younger than preschool, and you still have baby oil. That works fine too. We'll make some moon sand later this summer, and I'll show you guys how to use that baby oil, and it's amazing. We are making yellow today. I'm going to have you hang out 1 second because I forgot my essential oil. Stay right there. So I use this brand, doTERRA, I don't know, but an amazing mom in our class gave this to me. It is my favorite, and I just do a couple little shakes, but it makes Play-Doh's already a sensory item, and so it just kind of makes it more fun. I'm also going to get a whisk. Sorry, bub, it might get in your way there. So I'm going to whisk this. We're just mixing it up, getting all those lumps out of that flour. It smells so good. If you don't have something to put in it for a smell, some people have even used extract. Before I had any kind of essential oil, that's what I would use. So I'm gonna I just have the gel food coloring, and I'll show you in just a second. And try and make a real vibrant yellow. So I'm gonna get a lot of gel. And I'm just gonna use my whisk.
I'm not sure if it's still on you. Is it?
To get that off? Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Thanks, bud. Just gonna do that. Set this over here. Ooh, there's more color. And then I'm just gonna mix, mix, mix. You guys can see this color. It's turning a real bright, sunshiny, summer kind of yellow. So you need to mix constantly when it's on the stove. So your grown-ups might let you help, or they might just do it for safety. I know my kids had to be kind of older to be able to help on anything on the stove, but I'm kind of turn it so you can see. So I'm still mixing some of these lumps out, and while I'm doing that, can you think of a song you guys can sing? Can you sing maybe your ABCs? Let's see, can we do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? So I've mixed it to yellow. I'm going to walk away for 1 more second. I'm going to grab some glitter. All right. So I just have some that I keep in the kitchen for when we do this. And I'm going to dump a fair amount in there. Preschool teacher hack. right, friends. So down a little bit, but there you go. So we've got some, I'm going to turn this like this so you can see. Big amount of glitter. And I'm just going to keep stirring this. Kind of getting it off the sides. And it'll eventually stop sticking to the sides of the bowl and the bottom of the pot. So we're just mixing. So we like to play with our Play-Doh. We like to make pictures out of it. So we'll play sometimes like, you know, we might use it as pretend food, have a tea party, something like that. But we also like to make pictures. So one day in our video with our class, we'll make a sea picture. Like we could make something that we'd find at the beach or something under the ocean, maybe some shells and some coral, maybe some pretty fish or some octopus or a dolphin, a whale, anything like that that you can think of, a shark, all kinds of fun things, maybe a bright red crab, different things like that that we can try to make. Sometimes we'll make flower fields, so we'll get some green grass and we'll put some stems and some leaves and we'll just make all different shapes of flowers. And we can cut those with cookie cutters, or we can go ahead and use like a play school, like a pretend play plastic knife. Your grown-ups might let you use a butter knife that's not sharp and that's safe for you. But again, you have to have permission for that to be safe. So this is definitely a parent-involved video. But I like it because I think it's something fun you can do as a family. Everyone can pick their favorite color and you can do it. We decided to make some rainbow colors so we'd have it for not just Play-Doh fun and sensory fun, but also for some art. And we can just take pictures of whatever we create. But it smells so good in here right now. And this way a little. There you go. Don't mind my kids' messy classroom back there. Alright, so it's starting to thicken up a bit, if you can see this. Still sticking to the sides, but it's pretty thick now. As it heats up, you just gotta keep scraping, keep stirring. But there's also some, you know, all kinds of amazing things you can do with Play-Doh. You can try to roll the Play-Doh out and make like a snake. And when you do that, you can try to spell like your name, or maybe if you're working on learning your days of the week, or working on calendar words to recognize, you might try to do that. That's sometimes for the older kids that are really working on spelling. I know when we were learning our letters, I would roll out the letters and just have the kids guess what they were when they were younger. Maybe 2 and 3, kind of still guessing letters and figuring things out. You can use Play-Doh for phonics. Play-Doh can be used really for just about anything. You can really use it as a learning tool. Friends, can you see how it's forming into the dough now? It's not quite done. It's still sticking. We want it not to stick at all. That's how we know it's going to be ready. But we're almost done. So if you can think of different kinds of activities or a different scene you'd like us to make, you can let me know in the comments and we'll make that kind of an art scene together. So my ideas were maybe a flower field, or maybe we could make an under the water, like an ocean scene. So let me know what your ideas are. Ooh, what if we did space? That might be cool. We can make some stars and some planets. All right, friends, I'm gonna turn the temperature off because our Play-Doh is ready, and it's gonna feel pretty warm for quite a few minutes. So I'm gonna let it sit for just a minute, and I have just a basic Tupperware container right here. I'm just gonna put it in here. Just gonna put it in here and let it sit with the lid off for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'll stick the lid on. And what I love about this recipe is it is so soft. It stays soft for so long. We use it in school for a month at a time. At home, I use it for months and months and months. I have the kids wash their hands, which is super important right now, like always, right? wash their hands before they use it so we don't have any germs on it, or even hand sanitizer if you have that. And then they can play with it. Comes in and out of this container easy. We have lots of different shapes of containers, so they'll use different ones. I'll post a picture below of all of the colors we've made now. I love you so much, and I hope you have a great time making Play-Doh with your family. Please remember, you have to have a grown-up to do this. Okay, show me what you guys make.